Where does an artist's work begin and end? That was a question at issue Wednesday as the Supreme Court heard a copyright dispute. The case centers on a work of art created by Andy Warhol, based on an image taken by renowned photographer Lynn Goldsmith. Goldsmith photographed the rock star Prince for Newsweek magazine in 1981. The late American pop artist Warhol then created several silkscreen prints of the musician based on the images. The nation's highest court will now consider whether Goldsmith was owed something for her work or whether Warhol's art should be considered fair use. Paul Shinall joins me now for more. He is an adjunct professor at the University of Michigan Law School. He's also a media attorney and a filmmaker. First of all, Paul, can you briefly explain to us what fair use is?
Well, fair use is, it's probably best to explain in the context of what copyright law is in the first place. And copyright, basically, if you are the owner of a copyrighted work, you have a set of rights that give you control over that work. You know, it's really no different in essence than owning a house. You know, you can live in it yourself, you can rent it out, you can sell it if you'd like to. And so if you are the copyright owner of copyrighted work, you can do the same. You can license it for a fee, or you can just use it yourself. But there are limitations to that under U.S. copyright law, and one of them is fair use. The fair use basically says, in certain circumstances, provided that you meet all the criteria that are necessary, you're allowed to take somebody else's work, even though it's copyrighted, and use it without permission or without paying a licensing fee. And that opens up an avenue of creativity and free speech and public discourse. And so it's essential to healthy public discourse and a healthy culture.
So if that's the case for fair use, what then is Goldsmith's position in this argument?
So I think both sides, somewhat paradoxically, are arguing for the proverbial little guy. I think that Lynn Goldsmith is really fighting for photographers and the photographer's right to get paid. And I think the fair use camp is fighting for the ability of artists, whether they're big like Andy Warhol or emerging, to comment on that work or to take it and incorporate it into their own work. And so I think there is no right or wrong in absolutes here. And, I think all fair use case law says that. I think the challenge is, at what point are you allowed to take somebody's work without paying for it, like you said earlier? And I think Lynn Goldsmith's position is that if you take a photo, you should always get paid for it. And the fair use position is, well, most of the time you can get paid for it, but there are situations where you don't have to get paid for it. If you create something, if you toss it in the river, it's going to float downstream. Other people pick it up and comment on it. And some of those people might be artists, and they might do something artistic and creative with it, which is what's happening here.
And what does then the court have to figure out? Do they have to determine how much additive work by the artist working under fair use has added to the original work to determine, is that part of what they're trying to figure out? Or is it just looking at the specific facts of this case, which are a little idiosyncratic because Goldsmith got paid in one instance but then didn't in another? What do you think the court has to puzzle out here?
That's definitely a part of it. One question is, what are you doing with it? Are you adding new meaning? And the key word is transformative. So are you taking the original and somehow transforming it and creating something new as a result? But there are other questions that are asked. One of them is, are you taking more than you need to? And part of what's tricky about this is that obviously Warhol took the entire photo, so he didn't take just a part of it. But he had to do that, right? He's invoking Prince because he's commenting on Prince, and he's commenting on Prince's place and culture and commercialism and fame. And so he has to take the entire photo. If he just took the eyes or the chin, it just simply wouldn't work. The other question, I think a lot will end up turning on this, is what the economic impact is, and one big philosophical division between, in the fair use camp itself, but just in the copyright space itself, is how much weight to give the commercial aspect versus the free speech aspect. And there's a good chance that some of the justices will say, listen, the whole point of copyright is to enable people to sell their work so they can make money and go and make more work. And that's the benefit to society. And so if you're not getting paid, if somebody takes your work, then you're not being rewarded. And that's the most important thing. And that's what we need to protect. And somebody else, hopefully some of the other justices will say that's not the entire story. Free speech has to be preserved. People have to be able to take work without asking for permission. If you have to pay for it, especially if you have to pay a lot of money, then only people with money will be allowed to speak. And if you have to get permission, then you'll only likely be permitted to speak in ways that are flattering to the original author. So then you get rid of parody, you get rid of criticism. So that really regulates and limits speech.
Paul Chenault, thank you so much for walking us through that. Not easy, but we appreciate you straightening it out for us.